First up though, folks, I tell you what I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the kids at our schools today. I really do. Not only are they led to believe that our species faces imminent extinction thanks to apocalyptic climate change and that there are more genders than there are options at a pick and mix, but you're also led to believe that the colour of your skin makes you either inherently privileged or one of life's victims. Kids today are told that they ought to feel some sense of shame and guilt over the colour of their skin and are demoralised by this frankly racist notion of so-called white privilege, the watchword of the moment, isn't it? Or you should apologise for your whiteness. And to pinch the language of the activist classes, white power. The best-selling author Douglas Murray passed a big public sign in Southwark in London this week that read, "Hey, straight white men, pass the power," in capital letters. We wouldn't accept any other form of discriminatory messages to be splashed upon a public billboard. Would London Mayor Sadiq Khan accept a billboard that read, "Hey, biological men, get out of women's bathrooms"? Of course he wouldn't. What message does it send to the next generation that if they're not white, they don't have any power? And if they are white, they ought to engage in some form of self-flagellation and recognise the power structures holding back ethnic minority groups. I'm the grandson of a miner, the son of a single parent that was left on her own on a council estate in the northeast to raise 3 kids because my dad was too interested in alcohol and Newcastle United to take some damn responsibility in his life. I got my first job when I was 15. How dare these people look at people like me, and there are millions of us, from backgrounds like mine, and accuse us of white privilege, to not recognise that as a racist notion. White privilege is a myth, and it's a divisive and dangerous myth at that. It's also just not backed up by the evidence. From Darlington to Dagenham, the data continues to totally fly in the face of this argument, suggesting that if you're white and on free school meals, you're the least likely to go to university. Figures released on Thursday by the Department for Education showed just that. For the first time, white young people are now proportionately the least likely of all major ethnic groups to attend top universities. And this all comes as the Don't Divide Us group, a really laudable group in my view, found that nearly 1 in 4 local councils are actively promoting a divisive brand of anti-racism in schools, pushing the racist notions of white privilege and unconscious bias into our schools. The music star Stormzy created scholarships solely to aid black students in gaining a Cambridge University education. Look, I think that's a thoroughly laudable thing to do. But when Professor Sir Brian Thwaites approached Winchester and Dulwich colleges with an offer of scholarships for poor white boys, he was told that Winchester did not see how discrimination on grounds of a boy's colour could ever be compatible with its values, while Dulwich said that bursaries should be made available to all who pass its entrance exam, irrespective of their background. You see the inconsistency. It works one way, but not the other. And you see, folks, if you ask me, skin colour and disadvantage appear to mean a lot today, just not if you're white and working class. And how about we look at what the official data shows us and act on that, and not what Twitter race baiters would have you believe?